Hey guys, Rickshaw Philippines here. It's the 15th of July, and we're having a pretty nice day. But I wanted to tell you something that kind of ticked me off here. But I'll show you our nice day first. Well, something here got me kind of torqued off, and I just seen red. So what happened was there was a couple of knuckleheads here in our town, and of course they share in their glass. You know, they shared a glass, and I guess one of them's COVID positive now or something, maybe, I don't know more. So the mayor decided the way to handle it is to punish the entire town and put on a liquor ban for the entire town. Now nobody's allowed to drink at all because of a couple knuckleheads. So punish everyone for the few. That's collectivism, I guess. So that's what's happening here right now. It kind of torqued me off a little bit. You know, I did a video when this first started. I believe it was back in the beginning of March. And Duterte put a liquor ban on then. And I said in that video, you can go back and look for it. I said, you know, there would have been a perfect time for the president to step up and say, start teaching in the schools when the kids go back to school that there will be no sharing of spoons with the pollutant and no drinking out of the same glass, and put a ban on that. You know, just tell all the Filipino people you can't do that anymore. Okay, just don't do it. It's something that it's very, I don't see that anywhere else that I've been in the world. I don't share my utensils with anyone, but I'm being lumped in with all the Filipinos. I'm not allowed to have a beer either. You know, me, I just drink it right out of the bottle. I don't give it to anyone, you know, but I got lumped in with everyone else. So punish everybody. That's the way, it's the MO here. Now I'm going to put a link also in the description to an article I just found this morning. One of my subscribers sent it to me about how they're going to use the police to come into homes now and check for COVID people. And if you don't, you know, you read the article yourself. I don't want to comment too much on that one. But it's getting draconian here, it looks like, or really going to kick it up. Don't know what the heck's going on. It's not good. But I don't get it. I saw another article that we have the longest lockdown of anywhere in the world right now. So I don't know. But California's trying to beat us, I guess. They're locking everything down again. You know, to me, it just seems like these governors are locking stuff down, you know, just to smash the economy. You know, I just heard a news report in China about they're limiting the amount of money that can be taken out of the banks. You know, personally and for corporations and everything. They had that big gold fiasco thing. Look that up online about what they did with the gold. So, you know, we're living in extraordinary times right now. I've been saying since the beginning, I've been saying this for years, there's going to be a big financial reset. And I think that's what we're staring right in the face. This ain't about no stupid virus. You know, and now the people are getting woke about the virus. A lot of Dems too and libs are saying, you know, So guess what? Now we got a bubonic plague guy, one guy in China, and now miraculously they found a squirrel in Colorado with bubonic plague. I didn't actually know that they went out and tested squirrels for that kind of stuff, but that's something new, I guess. So now they'll put a bubonic plague scare on everybody, and for more excuses to lock everything down. So I don't get it. I watched a video in America here the other day where some guy was in the store and they were harassing the crap out of him because he didn't have a mask on. And he said, well, what are you worried about? You got a mask on. You know, what are you worried about? I'm not sick, I'm fine. And they would not leave him alone. They harassed the living crap out of this guy for the whole 5-minute video. You know, and they're filming him, putting it up with what a rotten guy he is. Well, you know something? I don't know when freedom ended. When did that happen? You know, just having the United States government be your nanny and knows what's best for you. That's not what freedom is. Freedom is, you takes your cards and you makes your chances. You know, you just play the cards you got. I don't need anyone like the government to come in and say, hey, we're going to protect you. And they just keep putting more and more laws on top of everything in the states. They got all these laws. They just add more and more and more, and it's just getting more restrictive and restrictive. Now they got this thing, and it just seems like it's not gonna end. But I did want to bring up something. I had one of my subscribers talking about he met a nice young girl here in the Philippines, and he was talking about bringing her. And one thing I do know about, because we have some people we know that married Filipinas that my wife knew, and a friend of mine and stuff like that, friends of mine, and fixed them up with some nice girls. Well, if you come here to the Philippines, whenever they'll let you back in, and you marry somebody and then you go back to the States and you try to get them in, it takes quite a while. And what we found out is if you want to get them in quickly, you can get them a fiance visa, and that's usually anywhere from 90 days to 6 months, and they process those. I don't know since the COVID now, but that's what it used to be. You know, they get it done within 6 months, and then the girls have 90 days to go there. You see if you're compatible, and if you're compatible, then you get married there, and then you start your green card paperwork. It's just get that started. But you do have to come here and get some pictures that you've met. It can't just be an internet thing. You have to have pictures and showing your passport that you have been in the Philippines and met, or met somewhere. You know, she could have went to Vietnam, and you could have went to Vietnam and met. Something, as long as you show that guys were together. But that's just something I wanted to bring up for my subscriber, just so we got that clear. But we are having, there's our little neighbor's kitty. These cats fight like crazy all night, howl. Now somebody started letting this troop of dogs through every night, and they're running around knocking garbage over, and they're crapping in the street again. And I don't seem to get that. I don't know why anybody just leaves their dogs out all night. It's just not a good thing. But that's what we got. That's just where we're at again. We had them when I first came here, and the security guards. I'm gonna have to go down and talk to them, but they're pretty busy now with the COVID guy. Now there's another COVID guy supposedly around here. You know, so I'm sure they're gonna just lock the living crap out of everything now. I wish they would explain to people who it is, how old they are. You know, what is this? What's the whole thing? But if you look at these recovery rates, to me, again, I'm going to say this again, they just show these real low recovery rates. I mean, how long do you have it? They keep testing it. If you show like you had the antibodies from 2 months ago, you're still positive. I'm not understanding. You know, people get the flu, but do they pass it on for 6-8 months? I don't know. Is this something special? Militarized grade virus? I don't know. I still think it's a financial reset, and it's just a scare tactic. And they got a lot of folks buying into it in the U.S. It's just kind of scary. But I don't know. I've always been one, if somebody's got the flu, I ain't going around them, you know. And if I got the flu, I ain't going anywhere. Of course, I don't have it, but my sister had it one time, and I used to always stop over there. I used to stop over once a week to see how she was doing. And she said, "Oh, I got the flu. Don't come over." No problem. I'm not coming. I didn't go for a couple weeks just to visit her. Now, would I have probably gotten infected? I doubt it. I've never had it. I've never had the flu shots either. But I keep wondering about these flus. They keep saying, you know, we got to get a vaccine. We got to get a vaccine. Well, wait a minute. They've had vaccines for flus for years. Why is there still a flu? And then I hear people, oh, well, you know, it's because they don't, everybody needs to get them. Well, wait a minute. If you got the flu vaccine, what are you worried about? Why do you got to say, I got to get it? You know, baloney. And I've seen some people who got that flu shot, and they get sick. They get the flu, and then they'll say, oh, well, but it would have been worse if I wouldn't have had the shot. Well, why don't you try a year where you don't get it? You know, and just see. I know people get it every year. I know a couple nurses, every year they get a flu shot, and every year they get a real bad flu. I mean, come on. You don't inject stuff in your blood. You know, I remember reading in the Bible, you know, when it said when Cain and Abel had their spat, and there was some murderous stuff going on, and it was the blood that cried out. So that's like your spirit. You don't go messing with that. You don't let them inject crap in there. You know, that seems to me very wrong. This is kind of a religious thing now. You know, are they going to just strike your religious rights in the United States and make you get this? People need to stand up. You guys need to start standing up and saying, hey, wait a minute, enough of this stuff is enough, guys. So, but this is just rickshaw going on the 15th of July. And it is absolutely a spectacular day. I mean, we've got a nice breeze. I don't know if you can see the bushes over there, but we got a pretty good breeze blowing on us, and it is just super nice. I mean, I'm enjoying the heck out of the weather. You get gusts of little bits of warm air, and then you get a gust of cool air on top. We had a lot of lightning last night, and clouds hit. You know, couldn't see any stars, could barely see the moon for most of the time until early this morning, but it seemed to clear up. And my wife's going to go out and get us some stuff. We're going to get some more fruits and stuff like that. And she wanted to go, you know, get some ground meat and things like that. So, but that's just Rickshaw giving us a little spout. My kids are all in, taking it easy. It's 11:30 in the morning, but we woke up real early this morning. I was up at about 4, and then the boys got up at the same time. So they're taking their nap a little bit early. So. Just want to say, everybody, take care. Pray for each other. Pray for our leaders. Thank the good Lord for every breath you get, because you're not promised another one. Take it easy. Rickshaw out.